So many of us spend a big chunk of our lives wondering, what the heck is my purpose here? What's my life purpose? Why am I here? What if I told you that the answer to this question can actually be very simple? That's what we'll talk about in this video. We'll demystify concepts or ideas like higher purpose, life purpose, and soul's mission. Those very intriguing but confusing terms that tend to bring up so many questions. What I'll share in this video will be based on what I learned from spiritual and channeled material. And when I learned about this information, I felt so relieved. So I hope it can help you too. Know that I also share a couple of tools at the end of the video to help you fully live your purpose. Let's begin with the idea or concept of higher purpose. So before we get into your unique life path and purpose, I need to explain the concept of higher purpose. Your higher purpose is very, very simple. It's also very important. If you live your life in alignment with your higher purpose, you will be happy and fulfilled. Your higher purpose is the same as for all other human beings. Sure, your life path is completely unique, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But what I call your higher purpose or our higher purpose is simply this: to align with love or the truth of who you are moment to moment until it becomes your default setting, until you fully remember who you are. So how do we know if we are in alignment with love and the truth of who we are? We know by how we feel. When you experience high vibration emotions or elevated emotions, like Dr. Joe Dispenza calls them, like joy, forgiveness, compassion, gratitude, you are in alignment with love and you are in alignment with your higher purpose. In the channel text, A Year of Forgiveness, it's written, your purpose is to forgive everything you have not yet forgiven. From that place of love, kindness, and understanding, you will get and experience everything that you would like to get and experience in this life. Let's now look at your unique life path and purpose. So in many spiritual books and channeled material, it is said that part of aligning with love moment to moment is to do what we love, what brings us joy. Joy is a very important word here. Joy is the emotion associated with your heart's desires, your authentic desires. Again, in A Year of Forgiveness, it's written that when you're happy doing something, that is your purpose. When you feel at peace, relaxed, contented, happy, inspired, enthusiastic, or curious, you are on track. You are being led or guided by spirit to the next good thing in your life. Doing things that bring you joy is choosing love. It is living your life purpose. This aspect to your purpose is proper to you, to your unique life path. You are naturally attracted to experiences, people, and environments, while others might be attracted to completely different experiences. You can think of the things that bring you joy as the breadcrumbs placed by your higher self or spirit to show you the way toward experiences your soul wishes to have in this specific lifetime. Joy is your inner guidance or your inner compass telling you, that's it. Do this, I want to try this, I want to experience this. And know that when we say joy, it doesn't have to be a feeling of sur-excitement. It could be doing something that gets you in a state of flow, a state of intense focus when you kind of sort of forget about time and space. Another important thing is that joy is also what helps you distinguish your heart's desires from the wants of your ego. Your ego's wants cannot lead to lasting happiness because they are rooted in fear, in lack, and in need. For example, think of someone who wants to climb the corporate ladder and achieve a certain status just because they believe it'll make them look good in the eyes of society and of the people around them. It's likely that this person deep down doesn't feel worthy or good enough, or is scared that people will not love them if they don't achieve this kind of success. These kinds of wants don't come from your soul. Your soul doesn't need to accomplish anything or look a certain way to feel worthy. Now, pursuing your heart's desires is not always easy. Perhaps your heart tells you to paint, but your ego tells you that painting is a waste of time. If you listen to your ego and choose not to paint, you risk feeling sad or unfulfilled because you're not honoring one of your heart's desires, something your soul wishes to experience. you're a bit off track or off purpose. But if you do paint, even if it's just once in a while, then you are choosing love, and that is your purpose. And I'm just going to add one little thing. Another word that's very important when it comes to your life purpose is curiosity. If there aren't that many things in your life that bring you joy right now, then focus on what you are curious to try, curious to experiment and explore. Curiosity is another key to help you identify your heart's desires. Now, your personal mission or soul's mission. Your personal mission or soul's mission is basically the summary of what we've just covered. It's to live in alignment with your higher purpose as much as possible, which is love, which is the truth of who you are, and which includes pursuing your heart's desires or your soul's desires, or following your curiosity and what brings you joy. And when you do that, this is actually the highest level of service and contribution you can have for humanity. Now, one of the main difficulties is, again, being able to distinguish our heart's desires from the ones of our ego, or the ones that come from conditioning, meaning the influence of our society and our parents, for example. So I'm going to give you 2 tools to help you be more in touch or in tune with your inner guidance and intuition so that you can more easily live your purpose. The first tool is simply the text A Course in Miracles that I keep mentioning on this channel. This text will help you retrain your mind to choose love, literally. It's not an easy read, but I can recommend another book. Alan Cohen wrote a book called A Course in Miracles Made Easy. I think it's Mastering the Journey from Fear to Love. So that could be a good book to read. And the second tool is, of course, meditation. If you want to tune into your intuition and inner guidance, well, meditation is probably your best bet. If you're new to meditation or if you think you can't meditate, I have a free course for you. It's about the easiest and most popular meditation technique. It's just a 10-minute video course with a guided meditation at the end. So I'm going to link the course in the description below. So I hope it makes sense. I would love to know your thoughts about what I just shared with you in this video. Also, if you have books that you enjoyed reading about the concept of life purpose, you can share them with us in the comments below. I think we can all benefit from different perspectives and ideas on this topic. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope this was helpful. So I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week.